I wanted to address, because we're also doing something similar here in San Jose. And where we're up to right now is the suffering of the hell realms. And I always feel like it's a bit of like the elephant in the room in terms of the Lam Rim, because I think, people are always a little bit afraid to hit it head on. And so the one chapter that we read was Lama Yeshe has this famous quote where he said, hell does not exist from its own side. The negative mind makes it up. So the follow on from that is Lama Yeshe always would say, we have the power to control what's going on in our mind. And we think we don't. But one of the things that we do have the power to do is to purify all the negative energy and the darkness in our own mind. And it's something that we are capable of doing, that we have the capacity to do. And it's just something that, morning, Josh, it's something that we have to kind of do bit by bit and just develop some conviction and some strength in this idea that we actually do have a bit of control where we think we don't. So, and it just kind of fits nicely in with this Vajrasattva practice that we do in the evening, morning Risham. And so what we're going to do today, with that in mind, we're going to do the simple purification meditation again today, with this idea in the back of the mind that actually I do have the power to pull out these seeds before they ripen into something that's kind of represents suffering in my life. And I remember, I just was remembering this morning, when Princess Diana died, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, I remember one teaching had mentioned that if she had done the Namgyalma mantra, recited the Namgyalma mantra just 21 times a day, Om Brum Som Rito A Daddy Soa, she wouldn't have been in that accident, which I just find mind-blowing. It is so simple, just that one little tiny mantra 21 times a day, and that karma that ripened for her and the rest of the world, because we all adored her, wouldn't have kind of ripened at that moment, at that time, in that way. So I just found that extraordinary. So do take encouragement from that, everybody. And please come to Vajrasattva if you feel like purifying your it's on 5 days a week here. And then I would really, really encourage you to do this if you have the time to do this Lam Rim, because it's so incredibly important. And it's easy. It's a really easy way to practice Dharma. And it's kind of interesting once you start to plug it into your own life and how capable we are of doing it. It's really simple. It's not something that's high or mighty or only for the lamas. It's for everybody. So anyway, let's get started. Otherwise, I'll just keep rabbiting on for hours. And Matt, here I am again, full screen. I'm just going to get rid of that. All right, here we go. So let's just settle into our meditation posture first of all. Is everybody comfortable with the 9-round breathing here? Has everyone done it with me? Everyone's good? Okay. All right. So first of all, let's just check our posture. So let's just kind of land. Some people may have been up. I bet Coral's been up for a little while because she's on a farm. Yeah. So for those of you who've just kind of rolled out of bed, you're landing and you're waking up. And for some people who've been up for a little while, just kind of bring your mind back to where your body is. And check your feet. If your feet are down on the ground, make sure they're in a parallel position and that your lower leg is at a right angle to your upper leg. You can put your feet on a little cushion. Your pelvic bowl is upright. So that means your sacrum is not tipped too far forward or too far back or uneven side to side. And it's really helpful for the back if you have your coccyx, a cushion underneath your sit bones, underneath your coccyx. Hands are in the meditation mudra. And just imagine that your spine is made of a string of pearls of light. And those pearls are radiating light. And goes from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head and out the top of the head. Very gently lengthen your spine. Shoulders are over the hips. And if you can, your ears, it's really good if the ears can be over the shoulders. Head is slightly tipped forward. The eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose at a spot about 2 inches in front of you. Let's bring our attention to the crown of our head. Relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw. And the mouth. Let's go to the back of the scalp, relax the scalp. Just notice when you do that, how your ears relax, your temples, and your face. And how much tension do we hold in our face? Relax your neck, shoulders, and the back. And if you are sitting in a chair, try not to lean into the surface. If you're sick or have back pain, of course, whatever you need to be comfortable. But for everyone else, if you're not in pain, if you're quite healthy, we try and hold ourselves up. Excuse me, go to the throat, check the throat, relax. And the chest and the belly, arms, hands, fingers, legs, feet and toes. Bring the mind to the breath. Just very gently breathing in, breathing out. Notice the sensation of the cool air flowing in through the nostrils as you're breathing out, slightly warmer air as you're breathing in, slightly warmer air as you're breathing out. If there is any sound in your external environment, just allow that sound to be there. And try not to have your mind run off and investigate. Just allow the sounds, they're part of your environment. And as the thoughts arise and abide and dissipate, try not to follow those thoughts, have an opinion, judge the thoughts. Just allow them to come and go. If there's anything that arises that's poignant, just tell yourself you can deal with it in half an hour. Just put it to one side for the moment. So your thoughts are like a river of mental moments, just flowing. So we bring to mind all the people in our life, the people that you love and who love you, people who support you. Just bring them to mind. And the people that perhaps you don't love so much, maybe they irritate you, or perhaps they've actually even harmed you. We try and avoid sometimes these people. Maybe we just don't like them for no particular reason. And then there's the strangers, ones we don't take terribly much notice of, we don't think they're very important. But all these people are equal in that they all are constantly looking for happiness and never finding it, constantly trying to avoid suffering and constantly encountering it. And everyone has this incredible potential for enlightenment at our core. So bring these people into your meditation. They're here with you. And just think we're wishing here as our motivation. We can be something simple like wishing to be free from negative energy, so you can be more helpful to others. So we start our 9-round breathing in our own time. So just to remind everyone, because we didn't do much last week. So breathing in, first of all, through the right nostril, blissful, radiant white light. Nice full breath, pause at the top of the breath. And as you're breathing out through the left nostril, all your negative desire energy, attachment energy, grasping, neediness, wanting, anxiety. And as you breathe it out, imagine it's leaving your body as this kind of thick, black, yucky smoke, which disappears instantly into space. You do that 3 times. Then breathe in through the left nostril, blissful, radiant white light, pausing at the top of the breath. Breathe out through the right, all your anger energy, resentment and jealousy, depression, and the wish to harm, grudges, bitterness, all this it's kind of yucky energy, heavy energy. Just breathe it out, let it disappear into space as thick black yucky smoke. And then breathing in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant white light, nice, full, steady breath. Don't breathe in too fast, just slowly, pausing at the top of the breath and then breathing out, slow, steady breath. All your ignorance. And in this tradition, it's the ignorance of not knowing the way things really exist, not understanding reality. So we just do this in our own time as we've been doing before. 3 rounds of 3, 3, and 3. Okay, if anyone's not clear, please just let me know. Okay. So some of you may be finished already. Some are still finishing up. So don't rush. For those of you who are finished, just bring the mind to the breath. And as you're breathing in, imagine that you're breathing in all the positive energy of the universe. That enters your whole body in the form of blissful, radiant white light. And visualize this light flows to every part of your body, filling every cell and atom, making you relaxed, light, and blissful. Nice, steady, even breath. If you like, you can even count. Perhaps people can count up to 4 as you're breathing in. Pause at the top of the breath. Count up to 4 as you're breathing out. And all the while, breathing in blissful, radiant white light, filling your whole body. And once you're familiar and comfortable with breathing in the white light, as you exhale, you're breathing out this kind of dark smoke. And it disappears into space. You don't breathe it back in, it just instantly disappears. And you imagine that all your negative energy, your past mistakes, distorted conceptions, all your disturbing emotions, jealousy and anger, anxiety, depression, so kind of leaving your body in the form of this foggy, black, dark smoke. And you're not polluting the environment, it just disappears. The smoke becomes non-existent, and try and feel free of every trace of the negativities, negative energy. So just for the next few minutes, just focus on this experience of breathing out the dark smoke of your problems and breathing in the white light of good energy. And if you become distracted by thoughts or anything else, sounds, smells, simply observe them without getting involved. You can also transform these distractions into the fog, the dark smoke, and breathe it out. Then breathing in the blissful, radiant white light. If you find your mind has wandered off, just very gently, without any judgment, bring it back. Just remember the people of your life, if they are here. Bring them back as we dedicate all the positive energy that we've created this morning together. This very simple purification to all beings, finding happiness, peace of mind, being free from suffering. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Thank you. I can see you all there.